But let's talk about the World Heavyweight title picture from Raw. Again, I thought the setup for the match on Monday was well done. It was an open challenge from Rollins that was quickly accepted by Damian Priest via a video on Twitter on Friday of last week. And they had a really good match. I think the first time ever one-on-one in WWE had a really good match. Damian looking good in defeat. Balor interfered even though Damian did not want him to, and it backfired, and Rollins won. So now they're teasing tension not only in the main storyline stable on SmackDown, but also on Raw now at the Judgment Day, specifically with Damian and Finn. So this was interesting. Your thoughts on how that whole thing played out on Monday?
No, I thought it was a good match. Like you said, I guess Finn got involved here, even though it was like the whole point of the match was to be in the back. I don't know why they were really teasing tension between the Judgment Day. I mean, it seems a little silly. I know Dom and Rhea are kind of doing their own thing. So maybe like these two will go at it, and then eventually she'll kind of put them back in line. But I'm kind of against breaking them off the group for now.
They work so well together, I would not split them up yet. It was interesting timing, too, because Monday or Tuesday specifically marked 1 year since, and I'll eat my words on this, 1 year since the Edge betrayal of Judgment Day. They portrayed Edge, kicked him out. It was Balor, Rhea, and Damian. I was on here a year ago, literally exactly a year ago this week, complaining about how I thought that was stupid because I liked the original incarnation with those three. And Balor, I just couldn't take seriously. Balor is far from like a main event guy. I know he's going to be headlining with Rollins. He's not going to be going on last to Money in the Bank, obviously. No shit. Might even open the show, actually. But listen, he's actually been a lot better as a heel. Damian's improved a lot. He's really, he started out hot as a babyface. Let's not forget about that. They fucked him up there for a little while there before he joined Judgment Day. And Rhea's star has skyrocketed as well. I love this incarnation of Judgment Day. Adding in Dominic as well was the best thing they could have done. I think Judgment Day is great. I would not fix something that isn't broken. I just get the feeling, dude, that they might be headed to Damian Priest breaking out on his own, which is fine. But I just feel like Raw has enough baby faces right now where they don't really need Damian on his own as a baby face. Maybe at some point, yeah, because he got over in that role originally a couple of years ago. But anytime soon, And then also, I feel like they might be replacing him with JD McDonough, who I like a lot. I think JD McDonough is great. But Damian brings the muscle to the group. Yeah, honestly, if anything, and I don't know, this sounds ridiculous. If they brought in Baron Corbin, like Lone Wolf Corbin, which is, ironic as Lone Wolf, then he would be in a group, I get it. If they brought in like a Dark Corbin to replace Damian, I wouldn't break up Judgment Day, but I'm just saying if you needed someone to replace Damian, that might make more sense because he's a bigger guy. JD McDonough's like 4 feet tall, and I like the guy, but he's.
Honestly, with the way you put it there, at that point you might as well just bring Corbin and McDonough, and they kick Finn and Damian out.
Well, then who would be?
It could be like, we're over like you two old bums, and we're bringing some two younger guys.
Maybe, but I just love the. I love the. If I wouldn't get rid of both of them. I wouldn't get rid of either of them, but I wouldn't certainly get rid of both because I just feel like the chemistry that Rhea has built up with all of them. I know it's more about Rhea and Dom than it is Finn.
At this point, it's more about Rhea and Dom than the other two.
I know. I just feel like Corbin and JD McDonough, I just don't see the chemistry there. But then again, Dominic being in there, I didn't see that either, and then they just gelled so well. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is that something you would want to see? JD McDonough joining Judgment Day is fine. 5 people is teetering on overkill, but it's okay. I'd rather see that than Damian getting booted, but that's just me personally, especially right now.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense. I know Finn had, they should, tease, Finn watching him, but, I don't think we really got anything after that, but, no, I think it makes sense. If anything, you'd get rid of Finn to then add him. Like I said, I think either Damian needs to be there or you got to add another heavy, because, that's his whole point in the group, but, I think regardless, it doesn't overly matter, because, like I said, I feel like the story is Rhea and Dom, but, I also don't think they should just break up out of nowhere. Raw needs more heels. Breaking Priest away would kind of kill the heel.
Yeah, and they got a bunch of baby faces as it is. I know Braun Strowman just underwent surgery, so he won't be back for a while. I don't know. I just feel like they could really use Damian in that role right now, and he benefits more by being with them than away from them. But again, maybe I'm wrong, and they break him away and he gets over on his own. That's also very possible. But we'll see how it plays out. Maybe he's the one to beat Gunther for that championship. If he breaks out on his own as a babyface, maybe Damian can beat Gunther in a couple of months. Who knows?